Hi, everybody. I am so thankful that you guys have taken time out of your evening to come hear about Plexus. And we just want to thank you so much for coming and for making it happen to get here. I know that that can take babysitters, it can take fathers staying home with the kids, whatever it took for you to get here. We know that it was a sacrifice for you, and we just appreciate you coming. So my name is Stephanie Davis. I am a senior gold ambassador with Plexus, and I was originally going to come to Anchorage today to talk with you guys, and with this whole storm going on, I just didn't feel comfortable driving the highway, and so I decided to stay home. But what I'm going to do is just kind of give you guys a brief overview of my testimony and then talk about the products a little bit. And if any of you guys have questions at the end, of course, the ladies there can help you answer your questions, or you can contact me personally too if you have anything that maybe you need just a little bit of extra help on. So anyway, I started Plexus in 2015, and I originally started it because I was having a lot of anxiety and depression issues. I was very fatigued. I had a lot of vitamin deficiencies, and my body was very run down. I have 3 children, and my last pregnancy was really rough. It was very emotionally stressing, as well as physically stressing on my body. And they induced me at about 36 weeks. I had a liver issue, and it was not safe for me to go any further along in my pregnancy. And so they had to induce and make sure that the baby would be okay and everything. So he was fine. He was born perfectly normal. Actually, he was above weight for his gestation. So we're very thankful for that. He spent a couple hours in the NICU for breathing issues, but that was about it. This was way before Plexus. I had heard of it, but I was pretty skeptical. And so I just kind of turned my nose up to it because I knew better than that, right? So once I had my son, my third baby, I really just started getting more run down than normal. And so I finally reached out to my friend who was, we like to use the term crunchy. I'm sure you guys have heard that before. I make a lot of my food from scratch. We buy all organic. We use high-end supplements. We drink kombucha, and we go out and we buy fresh foods, and we don't eat a lot of processed, junk food and stuff. So we were doing everything right, or so I thought. And so when I talked to my friend about how I was feeling, she said, "It really sounds like you have a candida issue. You need to get that taken care of." And I had heard of candida a little bit, but I didn't really understand, how much it was affecting me. And I didn't really know if this was something that could help me, but I decided, you know what? The hundreds and hundreds of dollars I'm spending down at the health food store every month sure isn't doing anything for me. I was not seeing any results. So I decided to swap out my products that I was taking from the health food store, and I bought Plexus. And this was a huge thing for us because I had so long just trusted in what I bought at the store, thinking that it was the highest quality. And really what I was doing is trying to cover up an issue that was not going to be taken care of with a multivitamin. So after I learned about the candida, I really started researching it more, and wow, I was amazed how much it was affecting my life. So my friend told me, what to do and what to take. And so I said, okay, sure. So I finally just had to leave my skepticism behind me and say my health is more important than me being a skeptic, because at that point in my life, I was so down and so far out of sanity in my mind, if you can understand how that feels, waking up not wanting to take care of your kids, waking up and wanting to go back to bed 2 hours later, or not wanting to wake up at all, just those emotional feelings and all of the thoughts going through my head of you're a horrible mom and you can't take care of your kids and you don't even enjoy your kids and all these things just bombarding me. So when Plexus came in, it was like, okay, I'm just going to trust and I'm going to do this. And it was amazing, you guys. I cannot tell you the difference. almost right away, I felt better because my body had been starving for so long. My nutrient levels were so low. Even though I was eating all organic, you guys, you can't do it just by food. It's not possible. Even with all organic, our soil that the organic food is grown in, the soil is depleted of all the nutrients that we need. And it's just, organic is always best. Believe me, I will live by that, but it's not enough. So when I got the nutrients in, when I started getting that candida broken down, the results were just life-changing. And my vitamin C deficiency completely went away. Depression and anxieties decreased so much. I am no longer this cranky, constantly tired, irritated wife and mother. I have more patience with my kids, and I enjoy getting up in the morning. I enjoy working out. I enjoy doing all these things, and I feel great. A lot of people think that Plexus is all about weight loss. And now that was one of my goals. It was pretty far down on my list, but it was one of my goals. I had some baby weight I wanted to lose, and I was able to lose that. That was pretty exciting. It does make you feel good. It makes you feel stronger. You know, it makes you have a better outlook on life. But even before I lost the weight, once my emotional state and my happiness level just balanced out, I said, forget about the weight. I don't care. I feel so good now. Even if the weight comes off, that'll be a blessing. But if it doesn't, then fine. So, you know, at this point now, I've been on these products for quite a long time, and I'm getting to the point where now I can work out every day and I have the energy to do it. So it's exciting. I could literally tell you my testimony started way back when I was in high school, and I could sit here for hours and tell you every single amazing thing that Plexus has done for me, but I'm not going to do that. That would take a long time. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of some of my favorite products. Now, I don't have all of them here. That would also take a long time. We have about 15 different products, but I'm going to talk about the main ones that I always suggest people start with. Sorry, I had something pop up on my computer. Okay, so we're going to talk about basically the main product that Plexus has. Okay, this is Plexus Slim. Now it's backwards, sorry. It comes in a little stick packet, okay? You rip it open, you pour it in water, you shake your bottle up, and then you drink it. And this is done 30 minutes before a meal, most preferably in the morning before your breakfast, 30 minutes before you eat. That is the optimal time. However, lots of different people take it at different times during the day. I take 2 a day, and that is totally preference too, but 1 is completely sufficient as well. So when you take that, you want to drink it all at one time. It's not something you sip on throughout the day. You just take it down and you're done. Now, what Slim is doing is way more than what the name says. When I heard Slim, I turned my nose because I said, I don't want a weight loss product. I am not interested in that. I'm interested in health. I am interested in something that is going to give me lasting results, and I don't want a quick fix that's full of caffeine and artificial ingredients that's going to make me lose 10 pounds in a day. You know, that's not me at all. So I really had to research it. I had to look at the ingredients and figure it out, and look at the ingredients themselves and figure out what they were doing and what they were going to help me with. Sorry. So what Slim was designed to do originally was balance blood sugars for diabetics. Now, we hear the word diabetic and you think, well, I'm not a diabetic. I've never been diagnosed with that. That's okay. You still have insulin resistance. Believe me, if you ever get hangry, or if you have sugar cravings or carb cravings, or you can't get through your day, or, you know, without feeling like you need a nap, you can't go to sleep well at night, you wake up and you're just exhausted, you know, all these different things, they're all related to blood sugars. So when you balance those, your body can actually have energy naturally. So Slim is not full of caffeine. It's not full of artificial ingredients. They're all plant-based. It's sweetened with stevia, and it's colored with beetroot. There's no dyes, no preservatives, none of that stuff in there. You're not going to find anything in there that is going to be something that you would question. And I question everything that goes in my body. I'm really, really picky about it. Okay. So anyway, the next one we're going to talk about is the ProBio 5. Now, this little bottle, I looked at it and I said, no way, that doesn't go in my refrigerator and that doesn't cost $100, so I'm not going to use it. But what it does have is it has antifungals and digestive enzymes all in one little capsule. And I'll tell you why that's incredible, because our bodies are full of candida overgrowth. Antibiotics, stress, poor food choices, not sleeping, all of these things really affect our candida overgrowth. Even too many overprocessed foods, too many sugars, all of that has a lot to do with candida. So we have an ingredient in here that actually goes down and breaks up the candida overgrowth. There's no other probiotic on the market anywhere that has this ingredient, and you here have this amazing product in one capsule. So it's really going to get in there. It's going to break up that candida overgrowth, and you're going to see amazing results, because that weight loss plateau that you hit and you can't get past, it's candida. The foggy head, the fuzzy brain, whatever you want to call it, mom brain. It's candida. Believe me, it's amazing. I a week on this and I felt a huge difference compared to my $70 a month probiotic. So affordable, amazing, and effective. Okay, that's what you're getting from the Plexus ProBio 5. So the next one we're going to talk about is BioCleanse. Now, this scared me because I don't like cleanses. They don't make me feel good, and I'm in the bathroom all day, and that's no fun. As a mom, I can't do that. Nobody can do that. If you work all day, you can't do that, okay? This is gentle, it's natural, and it's going to remove the toxins from your system. Now, these two work together because this is like scrubbing, cleaning, getting rid of all the junk. Well, what do you want to do with the junk? You don't want it to sit in your system, right? You want to remove it. And this is what BioCleanse does. It oxygenates your body, it removes the toxins, and it keeps your body functioning at its best. Now, people always ask me, is this something I have to take forever? I am not ever going to quit taking mine, because I don't have a perfect diet 100% of the time. Nobody does. And you always want that oxygenating power in your body. You always want a good probiotic no matter what. Our food system is not getting better. It's only getting worse. So we need to be very diligent about keeping these in our bodies daily. So this is what I take daily. I always take these. So the next one we're going to talk about is the X Factor. Now, this is the one that I started when I decided that I wanted to see if it would help my vitamin C deficiency. My deficiency was so severe that I was having bruising on my legs. Now, I was very scared because vitamin C deficiency can be fatal if not taken care of properly. And I was taking high doses, like probably over 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C, whole food vitamin C, to try to get rid of that deficiency, and it wasn't working. But a week on this X Factor, and it went away completely. So I no longer take that vitamin C supplement. I only take this. It also has an amazing blend of the New Zealand blackcurrant and aloe. Now, those two things are amazing. The aloe, because it helps absorb 300% more of your nutrients. So everything you eat, everything you drink is all going to be absorbed 300% more because of the aloe in there. So my body was just craving this vitamin, but it couldn't get it because my body was not allowing it to be absorbed, because it was full of candida and it was basically just starving itself. So this little product is amazing. Okay. The next one we're going to talk about is Mega X. Now, I always avoided, like fish oil supplements because they taste terrible. And the ones that are the best quality for the cheapest price are the liquid ones, like you have to take it in a teaspoon. Sorry, not going to happen. Especially when you're pregnant, when you really, really, really need those omegas. Oh my gosh, I just couldn't hardly stand it. So this is all plant-based. It actually has all of the omegas that you need, 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, all in one capsule. I take these at nighttime with my probiotic, and they're wonderful for relieving stress. They help support your body in those nutritional gaps where you're not getting the omegas in your diet. And it's hard to. And also, I take this and I've noticed like my skin and my nails and my hair all is just much more calm, not so inflamed. It's very, very important to get the omegas in there. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is ease. So this little product packs a punch for sure. Obviously, ease, okay, you're easing muscle pains, you're easing headaches, you're easing stiffness, joint pain maybe, or something like that. It's incredible for that. The turmeric in there is just amazing, and it will really help to reduce that inflammation in your body and give you a natural pain relief. So instead of the ibuprofen and the Tylenol, which is all very damaging to your liver, this will actually do the trick much better, give you lasting results, and gets to the root of the inflammation, not just covering up, the issue. Okay. A side note that we use this for is if there's a tummy bug in our home, then we take this right away. This has knocked a stomach bug out in like an hour for me. I was feeling sick one day and I knew it was coming, and I took one of these. I took a nap, woke up, felt fine, no problems. I've seen it in our home. I've seen it in other families. It's just crazy. It really goes in and it breaks up that bacteria that's in your body that's causing that stomach bug, and it zaps it. It's incredible. And I'll take it because there's not a lot you can do for stomach bugs. Natural remedies, yes, are great, but this just knocks it out. It's awesome. Okay. Plexus Nerve is our nerve health support. This is actually the only product on the market that has been shown to help nerve endings regrow. That can take time. It can take, a lot of time of healing to see that regrowth. But this is incredible. My father-in-law has a very bad back. He would be having, I would say like 4 to 6 episodes every 2-3 weeks, something like that. Completely flat on his back, couldn't move, couldn't do anything, was very irritable because he was very just, in pain. And see, he takes this now and he has maybe 1 episode a month. And lately it hasn't been any. So it's pretty awesome what this does for your body. There's tons of testimonies about people using this for neuropathy, for people that have any kind of nerve damage. This is really, really great product for them. So the next one we're going to talk about is Boost. And Boost is a pre-workout supplement. Most people is what they use it for. And I've been taking this for about 2 months now, about an hour before I work out, and it gives me so much energy. I could just keep going and keep going. And I do enjoy working out, and I really have liked to see the results with this because it really helps me to have that stamina that I want in my workouts. Now, I didn't start with this product. This was kind of an add-on later, but it really is incredible if you need that extra boost of energy to get through your day. So the next one we have here are our children's X Factor chewables. Now, these are great because I was searching high and low for a chewable that my kids liked that worked, and nothing was working. The ones that, I thought would be great, they hated, and they just would gag, and it was horrible. Well, we finally tried these, and we've been satisfied. They ask for them every day. My son would probably eat this entire thing in one sitting. He thinks they're candy, and that's fine. So he enjoys them, and we all have seen really good results with them. So now we have, like I said, we have a couple more products that I didn't mention, but I want to give you just a quick story about my daughter. Both of my girls have had great testimonies with Plexus, and I give them the ProBio 5 and the Bio Cleanse the most consistently. We do Slim every once in a while, but my daughter Elise had severe constipation from the day she was born. So she would sometimes wait an entire week without having a bowel movement, and it was very painful for her. She was very fussy. And then when she got older and we were potty training her, we really started to see how this was more of an issue. And she would cry and she would scream on the potty, and we had to let her sit in there and do that, because if we didn't, she wouldn't go. She was getting sick. She was getting fevers. She just was awful. She was not a happy camper. She was sick a lot. So I started her on the BioCleanse and the ProBio 5, and within a week she started going normal. She doesn't cry or scream on the potty anymore. She's much healthier, and you can tell that she just feels better overall. So, the amazing thing about Plexus is that it gets to the root issue of your problem. You're not going to find that with any other company. And when you start looking at all these other health options that are out there, it can be overwhelming. So I understand how you feel. You probably have had other people maybe tell you about a product that they really liked or whatever. But the thing about Plexus is that it gets to the root. Like I said, the root issue of all disease is blood sugar imbalance, gut health, and inflammation. And if you take care of those, your health issues and your concerns and your weight loss plateaus and all of those things will diminish. And I will say this, that healing takes time. I was on thyroid medicine for 4 years, and I took Plexus for 6 months before I decided that I wanted to see how I would do off of my thyroid medicine. So I quit it cold turkey. I'm not recommending that. I usually tell people go to their doctor, but I felt good about that decision. So I quit taking it. I felt better off of my thyroid medicine on my Plexus than I ever did in that entire 4 years with my thyroid medicine and no Plexus. So anyway, after that 6 months, I waited another 3 months. I had my levels tested, and they were so-so right then. But then 3 months later, they actually increased, and I was hypothyroid, and I had not seen an increase on my levels the entire time I was taking them. I was just constantly at this base, like, okay level. So my body's actually healing. It's taken time. It's taken patience for me. Results are not from a microwave. If we get microwave results, they're not going to last. So anything that's going to last is going to be something that's going to get to the root, and it might take a little bit longer than what we think, but it's really so worth it. And so I just want to tell you guys again, really just be open, have an open mind and an open heart tonight, and really just think about, what could this do for me? What could this do for my family? When I first started on these products, I was, I guess you could say, broke. we were broke. My husband had gone 6 weeks without a paycheck, no paycheck whatsoever. Our bills were behind, everything was due, and all of a sudden he gets a paycheck, and I said, so what do you think if I bought some Plexus? And he looks at me and he's like, oh my goodness, But the cool part is that he saw the need and he trusted me, and he said, okay, that's fine. So he bought my products the first month. I started taking them, and I was like, wow, I need to tell my friends about this stuff. It's amazing. And so I told a few friends, and by that next month, the amount of income that I brought in just by sharing it with others actually paid for my products. So it was incredible. And from that point on, every single month, my check has increased. Now, I haven't been in a lot of network marketing businesses. I haven't done, all of the different things and seen all the different comp plans and all that kind of stuff. I haven't seen that. I've seen my parents do it, and I saw them work their tails off and not get a lot of reward. So I thought, I'm never doing something like this again. But you know what? Plexus is so different. It's a company that has values that I agree with and believe in. And not only that, but everybody is out to help you. It's not about gain. It's not about what is this going to do for me. Everyone is willing to help. So it's really been incredible to see the income come in. I stay at home with my kids. I homeschool my kids, and I've always wanted something to do where I could bring in some extra income for us to help us get out of debt, get into a home instead of renting, and just really have some financial freedom. And so this has been an amazing opportunity for me. And I'm thrilled for everybody that is here tonight, and for all you ladies that have set up this meeting, because you really have the opportunity to change lives. And if you are looking for a way to make some money from home, or if you're looking to maybe even just quit your job completely, like you're not happy there anymore, you want to move on, you want to retire your husband, whatever it is. That's my goal, is to retire my husband. He's a carpenter and he works very hard and he's out in the weather, and I just, I want him to be home, with our kids and spend that family time. That's what's important to us. So anyway, I just want to say thank you again for coming. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask the ladies that are here. Also, I'm happy to chat with you on the phone or on Facebook or whatever is easiest for you guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.